Just talking? Well, what's the show about? About nothing.
But yes, doctors in Florida were staging a walkout because of unvaccinated, because they're the majority of their patients being unvaccinated.
Oh, so they said we're not going to help you, kind of deal.
Well, no, more so. I think they wanted to bring awareness.
Okay.
Because basically they were saying a lot of their patients that were coming in were unvaccinated people, but had made it aware, like they're like, oh, we had wished we had gotten the vaccine.
Okay.
And so mixed with them being, you know, overworked, understaffed, undersupplied, you know, like, I mean, especially in Florida, because I mean,
their governor's like fully against it, right?
Yeah, he outlawed masks too, right? So like, you can't even have any businesses can't even like have their customers.
I read this cool story where the school, because they outlawed them or banned them in the school, the masks, right? So the school actually wrote new guidelines into their dress code.
Oh, to kind of get around it?
Yeah, to get around it.
See, I mean, I don't understand why you would go to the length of like saying they're outlawed. Like, just let them make their own decision.
Exactly.
You know, like why
honestly
do that extra step?
It seems so counterintuitive, especially with the large Florida population that's so pro freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, no masks, but then it's like also no masks. Not fucking one. Don't you fucking put that shit on.
You think you have a freedom to wear masks? Nope.
It's like so
exactly.
crazy.
That's what's weird. That's the weird part. Is like,
you fucking assholes. You're so ass backwards.
You're all about freedom, but then
I got my mask on. I'll go fuck if you wear yours or not, man. You can do what you like. You can think what you like. That's the whole fucking beauty of this.
But you're right. It was like super backwards. Like
so weird.
I think it's the thing we were talking about off mic, where it was like the bias, where like they're so pro freedoms that align with their freedums, or
willing to take away someone's freedom to wear whatever they want.
Not only that, what sucks is, I mean, you're messing with people's kids at that point, saying that you can't say that they have to wear it in school or something like that. That's what's really
and then
crappy.
they reaped it right away too. I think we spoke about it last week. We maybe mentioned it about the 5,000 students from
I think
Florida
we went over it real quick.
That were
I
sent
think we talked about it off mic.
Oh, off mic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a lot of you probably already know this, that was one of the things that happened too. Over 5,000 students were sent home because there was a huge fucking outbreak. Yeah. Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So,
which was about the doctors walking out. Isn't that like against the Hippocratic Oath?
Well, so this is what I felt was interesting. So I imagine they are part of a union, right? I think the oath though is right to do no harm. So I don't know where that gray area is walking out. Like,
what part are you talking about?
No, I don't know, but I'm just asking. Okay. My knowledge of like doctors and stuff is like Grey's Anatomy and fucking House. You know, I don't know. I'm just wondering.
That's legit.
House, man.
They can't lie to you. If it's on TV, it has to be true.
For real.
I think you may be on something though, like the idea of like not refusing service to somebody. Maybe that's
something like that, right? Because it's anyone that needs care. That's your responsibility. You've signed up basically for that.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. But it's funny because while we're talking about this and you're pulling up that fact, originally I was going to bring up some other thing that I read, but I can't find the article, so I don't want to talk about it. But I do know that there is a large population of doctors that don't want to be vaccinated right now, which also is a pretty funny thing because there's these battles going on. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about these, but hospitals are trying to have every employee vaccinated.
Oh, the mandating vaccine,
Yes, and there's a large population of just like nurses and office workers that are not nurses but healthcare, people. And not only them, but there are some doctors too that are refusing to be vaccinated. They're part of this like, I don't know, it's rebellion or something.
Yeah, I did hear. I think we have a group. I think I was seen locally, like somewhere here in Orange County. They were saying like there was a group of doctors and nurses and medical professionals that basically were saying that they either didn't want to get vaccinated or at least they were against the mandating of vaccines. At least with them. I don't know how far they went in, where they were just anti-vaccine or or actually just against the mandate.
Yeah.
I want to say mandation, but I don't know if that's an actual word.
Mandation.
Just add to the freaking, add to the dictionary.
Yeah.
The strange
dictionary.
Yeah, strange dictionary.
Boom.
So I looked up the Hippocratic Oath, and it's a really long
Do we have
oath.
to take it to recite it? I'm just kidding.
if we say it, we actually spoke
Yeah.
it.
No!
We're bound by it.
Fuck. So it's saying,
like a
so the
curse.
first line is,
Is it Harry Potter?
the first line is to treat the ill to the best of one's ability.
Okay.
That's all it says. It's not saying
Okay.
this, and it doesn't really say anything if it's a binding contract, or anything like that. It's
It's
just
a
one
handshake deal.
Like guidelines.
It's just saying it's one of the oldest binding documents in history. But yeah, so that's
So
what it's
cool.
saying. It's just saying to treat the ill to the best of one's ability.
Got it.
That's it. Yeah.
It's kind of like just a general rule. They try to kind of
If you
live
guys
by.
know if it's like something that you actually like
legally
it's like
binding or
legally
something.
binding contract, let us know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I don't know.
Obviously, we are not learned doctors.
We're doctors of disaster.
Love. Oh, there's that too.
Oh, they're that. Yeah, doctors of love.
Disastrous love?
Yeah. It's a band.
Is it?
That's a band name.
That
Our
has-
band.
Oh, it's our band name.
We just made a new band
New
name.
album dropping.
It does bring up an interesting point, though. Like, because my question with them doing the walkout was, okay, like, are they like the people that decided, okay, well, I'm not going to get the vaccine,
Mhm.
and then ended up getting sick with it? Like, is it within the doctor? Like, just generally, whether we don't know if it's legally binding or whatever, but to us, like, is that are they within their rights or whatever to be like, well, you had the option to get preventative care, you chose not to. It's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna treat you. Like, can they do that?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, does that fall in their kind of realm of saying like, well, you kind of tough luck. Like,
You chose death.
I mean, and that's what you woke up and chose violence today. I mean, that's where my mind went. Like, I don't know. That's not
Sure.
necessarily my position, but
Yeah.
could that be a position? Be like, hey, you chose not to, have preventative care. So, what?
True.
What can I do? What can I do to like? All I can do
You
is
brought this upon yourself.
yeah.
It's an interesting thing. And I had recently, I think I might have mentioned it to you guys too. Not recent, actually, I shouldn't have said that. It was a while back. Had this weird thought. It's kind of similar. And the weird thought was, anybody that doesn't put on a seatbelt, are you willingly like, here's the thought. The grand idea of what I was trying to like put together was, in a court of law, could you potentially say that person was committing suicide by not putting on this said seatbelt because they're choosing not to do it? See, and it's not the idea that they wanted to die, but it's that one little piece of choosing not to buckle your seatbelt where they can maybe put you under a technicality of
Like
something.
a negligence or something.
Yeah, which in some sort of way, I was actually trying to like bend it and think like, is there a way to like make that possible legally to like put that on someone? Because I was reading some weird shit and weird shit. Like, I mean, did you guys hear about this? There's 13 states in the U.S. where there's some certain law where if a cop kills someone, and I'll say the situation that happened in particular, and I'll try to say it quick so we don't get off subject. But there was 3 people in the car. One of them ran. The cop shot that guy that ran, and they tried those people with first-degree murder, even though it was the cop that shot him and killed him. So 3 friends were in a car. One got out and ran. The cop shot him. And then when they went to trial, they didn't try the cop. They tried the other 3 people in the car, or the 2 people in the car, under first-degree murder, because everything that they did leading up to that moment was something they did together.
That's weird. What?
Oh, it's fucked.
That kind of does lead to the thought process of this, like, of do the doctors have like a point, to say like, hey, these people chose not to, like, I mean, are they?
It's extreme.
Yeah, it is extreme, and I mean, I kind of get it. I think what they're doing more so is like trying to bring awareness, be like, hey, majority of our patients that came in, they wish they had gotten the vaccine.
Yeah.
Like they were saying like, hey, like, I was hearing a story was like other people that had unvaccinated people that had gotten COVID really bad, were in the hospital. And then some people were like, I guess not aware, but they're like, oh, give me the vaccine. Like, give me the vaccine. They're like, it's too late. Like, you're here. You
got it.
Yeah, got it. Just
there's nothing.
Tough it out.
Yeah.
Those are some of the things that like resonated with me. I spoke to a bunch of people, and there were people that were already sick, and they were saying, I got sick and I made it out and I got vaccinated. Yes, there's people that come up, you know, like, you got antibodies. You know, he was like, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I could have died. I didn't, and I made it. And what I suffered through was more than I would ever want to suffer through again. And I was like,
give me a double dose.
Man.
Double.
Yeah, that's how you know, because
Animal style, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. That's where I don't like if it's just a kind of a standout or a walkout to kind of bring awareness to it. I champion that. I'm
as long as they let nobody die on their watch, it's fine.
Sure. I mean, if someone needs actual fucking attention, they do have this, you know, obligation.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why we trust them with our lives.
Yeah. We know that you're going in there without a bias. You know, like regardless on what dumb shit I decided to do, like, you're going to take care of me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and not that you condone the dumb acts of the person, but that's neither here nor there for the doctor to decide, technically.
Right. Absolutely, man.
So I was reading that a doctor at the hospital can get sued to refuse treatment based off of like race, age, gender, belief, stuff like that. So if someone said, this is my belief, you know, like,
I didn't get it because I had a religious belief or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really quick, did you hear about the priest or pastor? The pastor that was giving out release forms for a lot of people, not only in his congregation, but he was giving people release forms to not be vaccinated. He
was getting them religious exempt forms.
Yes. Crazy, right?
Dude, something along the topics, but like a tangent a little bit. So I was on OfferUp, you know, just searching around. The first thing that pops up is a stack of blank vaccine cards.
I was going to bring this up too. Not on OfferUp. That's crazy.
Yeah, on OfferUp, someone was just selling them like $10. $10 a card.
This is what I was going to mention. I had seen that a doctor did the same fucking thing and sold it for $10 a pop and then got busted. And I thought, you're a doctor.
Why are you selling them?
Why are you? $100 a pop is like minimum in my own head. $10 a pop. What did you make? Like 1,500? You're a fucking doctor. You know, like it has to be a drop in the bucket.
What did you need? New tires? Like what?
Yeah.
It's like, I got these extra cards here. You know,
like, it makes no sense. You gave up your whole fucking practice, all those long nights suffering,
impossible jail.
School.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
For $1,500,
jail, being fucking dismembered or whatever they call that, you know, when you're not a doctor no more. Yeah.
Dismembered.
Fuck. All for fucking that?
We got a Lorena Bob at you for
dismembered.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You're no longer a doctor. They fucking castrate you.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to take your... I can't say it.
Your stethoscope? You fez? You son of a beach? Damn, that's a good one, though. That's good. At first, I thought you were like, your tetas? I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool of you today.
Oh, that's a mutilation, dude.
What a very Chicano way to say fucking tits.
Yeah.
Those tetas.
Check out full episodes of the Strange Noise podcast on Spotify. Episodes also available on your favorite podcast platform.